order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's got a 3-for-5 line. Pitch on the way. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Oh and 1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit to first. To second for one. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. 1 hit's all they get. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Vince Velasquez gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez V-squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, well, they come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've had a rough go of it of late as they've lost 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Now the 2-0. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box now, Colin Moran, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs and 41 RBIs. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Velasquez is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
curveball got him swinging for the first out. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
And he is in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 289 is the average coming in. 9 homers and an even 50 RBIs. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. The 0-1. Ground ball left side. Segura backhands it deep in the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 3. The 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Cervelli, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. continue. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Comes set, the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Here's the 0-2. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira's there. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. It's the Pirates 1 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, his batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Taillon, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers, 39 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Phillies down in order. They're down 1-0. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Josh.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping in, Kevin Kramer. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. One out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Jamison Taillon. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Kramer stands at second with 2 gone. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Williams is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday night baseball on the show after this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. His batter-pitcher line against Jamison Tyone. He's gone 6 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting 8th, the third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third. And that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Nope. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. First pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The batter, number 2.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Gene Segura standing in as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. Segura hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Phillies strand 1. They still trail 1-0.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense.
The third baseman.
Back to you guys.
Colin.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Moran.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Down and away, ball 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Now batting.
In now,
left
Corey
fielder,
Dickerson.
Corey
As he will
Dickerson.
take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Dickerson, originally from Mississippi. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
0-2, here it comes. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the
Now
crowd
batting,
murmuring
catcher,
now, wondering if he hit him on
Francisco.
purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
In now, Francisco Cervelli. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Now the 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Dickerson, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full
Now
count,
batting,
you're hoping that the
the
hitter
right
is thinking
fielder,
fastball and
Gregory.
swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He
Blanco.
lays off and gets the free pass.
2 on here with one man out. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Segura for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We're through three here in the Steel City. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two now. Two pitches fouled away. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Polanco coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Realmuto, a former Miami Marlin. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ripped on the ground to first. On the first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Bucks out in front, 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Clint Hurdle during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready now, Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there. Keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Kevin Kramer, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Bell on at first, nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jamison Tyone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Into the box, Starling Marte. Hit swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Standing in, Nick Williams comes
5.
into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson sprinting after it, and no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hit back up the middle. Kramer has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Herrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Franco is retired, 2 down now.
The pitch.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
In now, Vince Velasquez. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter, number 2.
Hey, pretty good swing right there by the pitcher. I know he'll be telling his boys in the dugout to take some hitting lessons from him if he's going to square line drives up all day.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third, right to him, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in once again, Colin Moran. No hits to this point.
The third baseman, Colin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Williams, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, but they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Three and 1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. A runner at second, nobody out. There's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
From the stretch. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Moran at second. Frazier on at first with nobody out. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. Popped him up. Franco over to his right. And that retires the side. 1 left for Pittsburgh, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that misses 1-1. Runs up and gets this one down, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. A ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Jose Alvarez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Up next for the Buccos, Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Nope.
And there's ball 1.
The count's 1-1.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep, and this one is gone. A home run. Gregory Polanco leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The first baseman, number 55.
Into the box, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Alvarez has tossed more than 60 innings on the year and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. The 1-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
44.
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Kevin Kramer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Jamison Taillon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Pirates tack on 1 more on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and 1 strike. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. Marte is right there, 1 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
And he popped him up. Kramer has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cervelli recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. It's the Pirates 3 and the Phillies nothing. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Juan Nicasio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 12, Juan Nicasio. Now playing center field.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Starling Marte, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 2 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Nicasio has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. So 1-1. This is line to left. Williams is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Michael Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Michael Franco.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. 1-1.
Oh, 1 strike.
Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Coming to the plate now, Roman Quinn. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Segura.
Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Keone Kela enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Keone Kela.
In now, Gene Segura, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And now Bryce Harper. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Segura. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's flared off to the right side. Hernandez onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gil, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Kevin Kramer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Kyle Crick comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
And batting in the 8th spot, number 30, Kyle.
Striding in to start the ninth, Rhys Hoskins. They'll look to get something going
number
here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Nick Williams.
Stepping up now, Nick Williams. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Philly down to their last strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Down the 3rd baseline. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Andrew McCutcheon.
And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Williams is off at first with 2 away. Fly ball out toward left center field. Marte's after it. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Buccos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked. Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers. Nicholas Castellanos looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Matt Moore gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Gene.
First pitch
Segura.
coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Castellanos. 1 down. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league. You might be able to get through a long season with 2-3-run homers every now and then, but I'm telling you what, you have no chance of going to the postseason and waiting on a 3-run bomb, because you're facing nothing but 1s and 2s. If you're going to beat up the 3, 4, 5 guys in a rotation, you have to find a way to create more scoring opportunities against the 1s and 2s.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Full count now. 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Good battle. Count remains full. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. The Tigers coming up. No score. Jared Eichhoff gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He enters play here at 288, 9 homers and 33 driven in. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked a donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper is there, 1 away. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Nick Castellanos now. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
From the stretch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Harrison over at second. Mercer at first, 1 gone. Swing and a little blooper to center. Harper coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 5th.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Roll, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The average for him at 267 on the year, a dozen home runs and 47 RBIs. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Still only one out in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the second inning here at Comerica Park. It's the Tigers 3 and the Phillies nothing. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-1 home. That's hit hard. Cabrera able to take it in. Unfortunate that time. That ball was scorched, but it becomes the first out here in the second.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's 2 for 4. Here comes the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Nick Williams.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. First pitch of the at-bat. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you see right there, that total puts them in the 14th spot, otherwise known as second to last in the NL. Now batting, Michael Franco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Try to change of pace with two strikes there, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand one. They trail in this one 3-0. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Candelario has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Settling in now, Jordy Mercer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got two quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. But they lead it 3-0. Stepping Checking in, JT Realmuto. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's gone 3 for 8.
Realmuto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Gene Segura. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
Ball 2.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3-1.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Now a snap move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Harper, runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So a 2-out stolen base has him in scoring position with a chance to push across their first tally of the ball game. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Segura at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Now
got it to bend a lot, and by the time
hitter,
it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, John Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And it's 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. McCutchen is under it, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Into the box, Rhys Hoskins as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Phillies strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike taken up in the zone.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Harrison ranging into shallow right. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s. 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Standing in, Odubel Herrera flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count to Herrera, 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh and 1, here it comes. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Phillies 1. Next for the Tigers, Kristen Stewart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 14.
First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping into the box, Mikey Mata. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Stewart gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
In now, Grayson Greenier, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Hoskins is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Runner at second here with one man out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Josh Harrison, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Tigers get just the 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Tigers 4 and the Phillies 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
And the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Moore delivering here on 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Two and two. To short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Matuk. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. They trail it 4-1. Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Jordy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Mercer is retired, and there's 1 away.
First baseman, Miguel.
Striding into the box, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Cabrera, base runner at first with 1 out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Hicks. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Over to third, but it's thrown away. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Kristen Stewart, as he rips it on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Victor Alcantara takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 58, Victor Alcantara.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia sixth.
Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fastball just inside. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Alcantara will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rhys Hoskins. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Ready once again, Mikey Mata. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 1 for 2.
Mikey Mata.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Ball 2.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Robertson has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Grayson Greenier. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Candelario. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 4-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Andrew McCutchen.
He's set. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. It down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he pops it up. Candelario into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Nick Williams, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. High and deep to straightaway right. Castellanos ranging back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding it to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
One and one to count. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
The 3-2 pitch. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set, and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Line to the right side, but foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Juan Nicasio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Josh Harrison. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Harrison.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In his career, Mercer brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Swing, and he pops him up, and no one will track it down. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. The 1-1 home. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Cabrera ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
Into the box now, John Hicks. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Castellanos stands at second with 2 gone. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Tigers get one on this swing of the bat from Nick Castellanos. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 1. Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Phillies shortstop in front in the count 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
He's set. Here's the 3-1, and this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here comes the payoff pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out.
The right field,
8th inning at Comerica Park. You get a look at our line score there with the Tigers leading this one at home and trying to finish this one off. Digging in to try it again, Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch to him. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The next 3-2 comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Shane Green takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Green.
Rhys Hoskins will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-1 is in off the plate.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Castellanos ranging back, and that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes 1 big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Three runs already home here. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Stumped. 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart moves over, and that's the third out. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Phillies 4. Striding in, Kristen Stewart. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
The left fielder, number 14.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Ready with the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready for another shot now. Mikey Matsu. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Grayson Greenier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Jeimer Candelario would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Tigers. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 77, Joe.
Here's the Phillies DH, Nick Williams. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Off for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Nick Williams.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. To short, hit hard, taken in by Mercer. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Now to the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here it is. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base path?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. The 1-0 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Zero.
1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Matuk giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Quinn rounds third and is striding for home, and he's safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the ninth, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the ninth looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
In now, Gene Segura, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch, and the runner's coming home. And now a late squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Cabrera is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Phillies get just one despite this RBI triple. Home half of the ninth coming up, all even at 5 apiece. Scott Kingery has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Third base, number 4.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. One and two. Here it comes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series.
Now
That's his
batting,
5th
second
strikeout
baseman,
in this series alone.
Harrison.
Into the box, Josh Harrison, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Liner towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Digging in now, Jordy Mercer. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Stepping in now, Miguel Cabrera, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Here's the 1-0. Looked like Cabrera was a bit anxious that time, as this will find the seats down the left field line foul. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Nico Goodrum will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Tigers, now playing shortstop, number 28, Nico.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits to this point.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
The first baseman, number 17.
Rhys Hoskins is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Hit on the ground to third. 1 there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Jose Alvarez comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Jose Alvarez.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Castellanos.
Leading up for the Tigers, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3.
3 balls, no strikes.
John Hicks waits on deck. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
The man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Detroit Tigers hosted a three-run first to propel them to the win. Joe Jimenez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.